for all of you. Or you may have to share.
We'll figure it out.
Oh.
You're second to last. I'm right next to you.
Yeah, just make sure that you can right your
Give it up one more time for our Filmmakers film stars. So before I ask you all questions, could you just please introduce yourself to the audience, say the film you worked on, what you did on it, and maybe show your love.
Hi everyone.
Sorry, you want to go first?
Hello, how are you guys? I'm Ryan Farhoudi, wrote the WISEMAN film.
Oh, no, it makes it easier for the audience, thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm writer director of today.
Big man.
Yeah. They know what the order.
Okay, no one listens, all right, okay, let's just resize. Okay, all right, here you are, take it away.
I was not second, but my name is Joanna LEEDS. I wrote and acted in BULLDOZER.
Everybody, so my name is Teresa, producer and actor of Rise.
My name is Todd, I wrote and directed 5 Stars. Hi, I'm Alex, and I ended that block, I'm really sure you know, so I'm going to
So, the same question for all of you, you can answer it sort of one by one. Can you tell us what you personally took away from the experience of working on this movie? And if it's a different answer, what you hope audiences take away from the experience of watching it?
So the inspiration for the film for me is I ask myself a lot during the economic person. And, you know, I try to be the best person I can, but, you know, I'm not perfect. And I think that begs the question, what is good enough? And I had a lot of fun just kind of trying to find that line of what is good enough. And I just hope, you know, as people,
What did you conclude?
yeah, I hope that when people watch the film, yeah, they, you know, try to address the same question and kind of remember that we're all working complex things.
What was it like watching it with a full
Yeah, it's so fun, really fun. We have a lot of people from the team that worked on the film, so it was really fun to get it done.
Thank you.
Sorry, to recap, the question is what I got out of making it, and then what I hope you got out of it?
Pretty much, yeah.
What did I get out of making it? It was hard. I learned that it's hard to make something. It's expensive. Yeah, so I got that. I get it. I hope you got a good time. I hope you guys laughed. And I hope that was so confusing. I hope that you. It's an interesting question because I don't think she's crazy, but then I've had enough of these screenings where you guys think she's crazy. But I hope you saw a little bit of yourself in her, and maybe it was a little wish fulfillment of how you would like to behave, but no, you shouldn't.
Okay, what I got from my film, it's pretty much layered. The gentleman that I portrayed is an icon living from my country. He literally grew up in the bushes, ostracized by his mom growing up, and just fought his way through life. And today he's actually taking care of, I think, almost 20 orphans in Victoria Falls, and he actually trains them in Boston. So taking that and just looking at his life, it was just an honor and a privilege to kind of be a man who's so humble. And despite adversities, this guy just keeps going. And so for me, that's pretty much it. Like, it doesn't matter what you go through, what circumstances you come from, you can always rise to the top.
forward to following that. No, so what I got, you know, one of the speeches before we watched short films was about doing, you know, David Yellow was saying, you know, we got doers and then we got talkers and all that stuff. So really when you go make anything, whether it be a short film or a feature, it takes a lot of doing it. It takes people to help you, and it is expensive, as you said. And so what I got from making the film was that you just gotta go do it. And it's hard to do. You know, it takes a lot of work and it takes a big team. And I think in the doing, you sort of prove it to yourself, you know, because I think there's a lot of doubt when you want to go make a film, and then you go make it, and you're like, wow, I kind of did that. I think it sort of, that breeds the feeling that you can go do it again. In terms of what you guys got, I have no earthly idea, you know, it's a movie about a guy picking up a dead guy on the side of the road, which was not as impressive as what you did. But you know, I think we make movies for different reasons, whether it be catharsis or whether we have someone that we admire. I just happened to read, I read like a newspaper article about a guy who got pulled over by the cops, and it was like they thought he was on drugs because he was driving crazy, and they searched the car and there were drugs, and then they found a dead body in the trunk, and the guy said to the cops, he was like, I found it, and I was like, what? And then that night I was laying in bed, I was like, what if he did find it? You know, that's what went through my head, and so I wrote a short film about it. So that's how I
And it's a true story.
These other short films were so dope. Like, that was the best shorts program I've seen. Excluding 5 stars, you guys, it was awesome. But I think anybody who makes a short film, you're trying to prove something. So my first feature is like floating around the festival is called The School Duel. I got played it. It's black and white. It's like very should be in Florida. I'm a Florida guy. And so I was like, okay, we got to just make color now. We're gonna, you know, I want to do all these special rigs, but also use really big cameras, and it was hard. It was way harder than even doing the feature. So I think I bit off a little more than I could chew with 5 stars, and we shot in 3 days. And like, it was expensive, but so I learned a lot, and I learned how to maybe take it a little easier. My producer and AD and some of the teams here who was like, shit, that's fun. And what I want to be able to take away, you know, where. Like, I grew up playing Grand Theft Auto like a lot of people, and as that game is more visceral and realistic, and as you know, many people around the world, the only time they're ever going to come to the United States, like Florida, is through games like that. They're going to kill people and run over cars, and it's like, okay, wow, most of those turn out fine, but like, where's the line? And like, where's the line between entertainment and harmful content? And we're exporting our you know, violence as our kind of cultural export. You know, I just wanted to think about that kind of out loud with everybody else. So.
Can I answer those in reverse? I hope what you guys take away from the movie is some variation on there always being another path available to human life than the one that is culturally or familially or like societally preordained. And it will be bumpy road, and there might be consequences and potentially faces that we cut black. But yeah, that was kind of the beating heart of the movie for me. And as for what I learned, I mean, this movie was 4 years of like just endless headaches and frustration, and joy though too, because thankfully, if the team members can you stand up for a second through the number of members here? There we go. And thankfully, I've had some incredible people who were doing it with me, so I wasn't doing it alone, but it's definitely, if you want to do stuff like that and you're on millions of dollars, the trade-off is a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of figuring out how to do things either by yourself or with a small group of friends who kind of buy into your obsession. So yeah, this was basically 4 years of just complete immersive obsession and learning how to do things I was not qualified to do.
One more question for each of you before we go to the party, and then you can meet the stars there. Can each of you share something with us about your own personal journey as a filmmaker and what it means to you to be here to reach the opening night of Hollyshorts?
I started my career in working business. I did this like traditional business corporate path, and I was really happy. Like I was actually crying every night. Like everything in my body was just telling me I'm not living the life I'm supposed to be, that I'm supposed to live, and kind of had
I'm gonna repeat back what you said.
Okay, first of all, I did not know that it was a rape conflict. Okay, so I'm very excited about that. This is my second film here, so coming out with the knowledge that I do have, it's actually a great honor. And I think just representing our short film, first time as a Zimbabwean film has kind of gone, what's traveled this far, you know, and on the face of it. So that's really exciting to share with you guys. You know, slice of my home country. Yeah, I think that's it. You talk that?
No, it didn't apply. I was hoping that I could just piggyback. I was just like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. No, this is exciting. I have been fortunate to get to travel to different places and premiere this, and this is our LA premiere, so it's nice to be here and very exciting, and of course in this amazing space, and I'm super grateful and happy to be here. And then maybe I have imposter syndrome because you guys are like legit filmmakers, and you know, me.
Well, I want to echo what you said earlier. I thought this was such a good program. I thought you guys made such great movies. I have no idea what the question was. Can you ask it again? Say it one more time.
Share something about your personal journey as a filmmaker and what it means to you personally to be here at Hollyshorts.
Okay, so thank you, Hollyshorts. This is phenomenal. I've lived in Los Angeles for a very long time. I have not been here twice. So it was a real treat. I loved it so much. I feel honored to be here. In terms of like the journey of filmmaking, you know, oh god damn. It's like small moments, these little fractals that all sort of start to come together in your life, and you draw experiences and everything from the time you were a teenager, and it just goes on and on and on, and somewhere you trip into like making something, and there's no rhyme or reason, or there's no specific day. You just keep trying and keep collecting, you know, things that you care about that inspire you, and you get support from your friends, and you see great films like this, and then one day 17,000 things come together and you make a movie, or you write a book, or you put out a TikTok that goes viral. But whatever it is, you know, I think there's no one specific thing. I think it's 1,000 tiny things that sort of come together, and you get lucky.
So we know what the Hollywood no is? The Hollywood no is when you just never hear back. It's like a very common thing. There's so much rejection involved in filmmaking. I've found, you know, there's a lot of just, you don't get into this festival, or like, you know, the agent never comes back, or the actor says no. It's like, you gotta pick yourself up and like keep putting one foot in front of the other, if you're gonna do anything. And this goes for like very successful filmmakers, you know, all the way to people just starting out. So I think just, if I learned anything along the way is either, 50 Cent, get what you gotta try and keep going, or quit. God, I guess it would have to be the cliche, it's the friends we made along the way, but really though, it's like, I've been so lucky that I've met a number of people who, we were all in different places in our, you know, artistic growth or our technological growth, and we kind of coalesced at just the right time that we all began working together on no-budget music videos, low-budget short films, the last of which also had the honor of opening Hollyshorts 22. I don't know how we made it up, but I'll just shut up and be grateful. Yeah, it's really been building like a little cadre of friends, so you don't feel like you're alone in this, and you grow artistically alongside one another. You share their joys, you share their defeats. It's you know, it's a little film family, I guess. Yeah.
The film family will be getting together at the after party, which is one floor below here at Suite 201. Follow the crowds to the big green door. On behalf of me, Sandro, and all of us at Hollyshorts, I hope you've been as inspired as you have been entertained. And the people on the stage are a big reason why. Give them up, the open lights. Hollyshorts. Happy 21st, Hollyshorts. Party like a 21-year-old. See you on for that.
Congratulations.
It's so funny.